Hey guys, I just was live on Spartan. Today is Monday, July 11th, and so I was talking about wall climbing and army crawling, and I mentioned that tight hips are something that are probably something that is going to hold us back from getting low on those army crawls and also throwing those legs over that wall. So today I'm going to go over 4 basic hip openers that will be awesome for you guys to practice to help you guys open up those hips. So first one is one that's going to be a little bit less abrasive, and you can control how much you're going in and out of it. So frog pose is one of my favorites. Very awkward, so if you're in a full gym, you might not want to be doing it out on the floor, but it's awkward, but it works. So what you're doing is you're going to bring your legs wide, so knees are wide, the insides of your feet are to the floor, and what you're doing is you're just walking your hands down to the forearms. Now as you shift your weight forward and back, you're going to find tension. Once you find that tension, hold it there, let it release. And then what we want to do is we want to hold this here for probably about, I'm going to say about 1 minute to 2 minutes. So anything under that, you want to let the body completely release. So after that, you're going to come up out of it. You could flow into the next one, which is going into down dog. Straighten that leg up, bend the knee, and bring that knee through into our pigeon. So walking that back leg out as far as you can. Now bringing that leg up, right? And that foot is out towards the side. There's no weight on the foot itself. Now for some of us, we might be like, this is enough. I do not want to get any more into my hips and my glutes. You're gonna feel it all throughout here. So once you feel comfortable, you can start to walk it down to your forearms. You could progress it as you lift your leg up. You could go ahead and reach back, stretch out your quad and your hip flexor as well. Just get into it as you start to feel comfortable in the pose. I would suggest holding this 1 minute to 2 minutes as well on each side. Might seem a little intense, but it's definitely gonna get you into that hip opener. So as you see, my hips aren't touching completely, but as I sit into it, my body starts to release any of that tension and just relaxes, and eventually that hip will be onto the floor. So another one is a little bit less intense than the pigeon, which is a figure 4 stretch. So you're on your back, you go and take one ankle to that thigh, you're gonna pull that knee into the chest. Relax the head back and just bring it up. Now if you want to, work on some ankle mobility when you're holding that leg up. And then from here, this is a little awkward for some people. It's not as intense, and you might not feel like you're doing all right because you don't feel as deep of a stretch, but what it's doing is getting into that hip joint. So you're gonna keep your legs just as is and let the legs fall over towards the side. So that foot is flat to the floor and that knee is pointed straight up. Now as you start to pull that ankle towards the body, you're gonna feel that hip open up on that opposite side. So we're gonna pull our hips down, try and keep your hips and shoulders flat to the floor as much as possible. Again, holding a minute to 2 minutes each side. And as we come up, out of that, you're gonna do both sides obviously. You're gonna go into a garland pose, Hindi squat, or just drop down. So bring it down. So as you guys know, I had knee injury about 4 months ago, had surgery, and so this was my goal pose. I wanted to get into this pose so much. So legs are wide, knees, so as you could shift side to side, use those elbows to push against the knee, bring those hands to the heart. So as you're holding it here, again, minute to 2 minutes, you might feel uncomfortable. So go and push up out of it, stretch out your hamstrings, and then sink back into it. So again, there's a few basic exercises that are going to help you open up those hips and help you get over that wall. So these are great to start to do before any race or before your workout, just to open up those hips, and then also even afterwards. So try it out. Hopefully you like it. If you like it, please like and share. And if you guys have any questions or want to learn more, make sure you message me or comment so I can help you guys out. All right guys, have a good day, and I will see those hips open soon. Bye guys.